All right, great. So it's no good just knowing how to deal with price issues. But what I really need you to do is, this is the application part. This is where the rubber really hits the road. This is the part where we need to answer some powerful questions. And these questions all relate to your understanding around your product, right? So if I really had to ask you the question, do you know what the differential advantages of your product is? Because remember, your differential advantage of your product is different when you compare yourself to different competitors. So it's very important. Understanding how to deal with price starts with you knowing what is my value proposition. In other words, what is the value that I add to my customer? What is the transformation that they can actually expect? In other words, how do I take them from an undesirable to a more desirable place? Or should I rather say, how do both myself and my product do that? How do I integrate into my customer's business so that I can become an additional resource to them? You see, that adds value. Then we also need to be asking the question, if I'm going to be adding value, what is my differential advantage relative to each competitor? So I really need to get out there and I need to know what do I do better than my competitors, and what do my competitors do better than me? Because once I know what I can do better than each competitor, and I do my research up front, and I understand who their current supplier is, I can put forward what my differential advantage is. I can show them how my product, my service, is a better option for them. In other words, a better option means better value. Better value means, in the mind of the customer, value exceeding price. Price never becomes an issue. So you want to have a look and you want to explore your product and you want to really get to know your product. What are the benefits and what are the advantages of your product? And then you want to figure out, how can I connect my specific benefits and advantages to each customer's unique circumstances? So really get to know your product. Get to know what your product is, get to know what your product does, and then ask the so what question. In other words, my product has audiobooks. So what? Well, the audiobooks help my learners or my students convert short-term memory to long-term memory. It also helps them to organize the knowledge so that when any of those learners, any of those people doing, or any of those students who've attended any of my training programs, when they need to call on the knowledge is available. And they don't just know it, they can get out there and actually do it. Now think about your own product, your own service. What are the features? What are the benefits? And then ask the so what question. So what does that mean to your customer in terms of transformation?